Let's talk about transference. Like it's a weather report, like there's a chance of rain and mild emotional flooding. She says, sometimes the client sees you as a parent, sometimes a threat, sometimes a savior, sometimes just someone with a clipboard and soft lighting. She says, it's an emotional time warp, takes you back to childhood, fight, flight, freeze. I say, yeah, I've been frozen since 2008. She nods, like she's ticking boxes on a form called Unresolved Issues, Standard Edition. Write something down, probably child mode, parent mode, not in adult mode. Like adulthood's a bus and I just keep missing the stop. She says, you might be projecting. I say, projecting what? She says, unacceptable thoughts, feelings, traits, things that belong to you. Funny that, cause every time I speak she sighs like I'm a long meeting she didn't want. Every time I say I wanna die, she leans back like she's dodging a smell. And I think, maybe she's the one projecting. Maybe my pain reminds her of something. Some old house, some slammed door, some voice that sounded like mine. And instead of feeling it, she diagnoses it, calls it defense mechanism, shadow self, counter-transference, big words for small reactions. She says, there's a power imbalance here. Yeah, no shit. You got the swivel chair, I got the shaking hands. You got the qualifications on the wall, I got a voice that cracks when I say help. She talks about the drama triangle, victim, rescuer, persecutor, three corners, no odor. She says, we mustn't fall into roles, but she already has. She sighs like a persecutor, speaks like a rescuer, looks at me like a victim of her time. She says, counter-transference when the counselor reacts to the client. I say, so what's it called when the counselor can't stand the client? She pauses, pen stops moving, clock keeps going. I realize something, this room isn't neutral. It's full of ghosts, hers, mine, everyone who ever sat here. This person knows more than me. She says we need to stay adult to adult. But she talks to me like a tired teacher with a slow class, and I feel about 12 years old again. So maybe that's the transference, or maybe that's just her. She says projection is the belief that the best defense is attack. And I think that explains the sigh, explains the tone, explains the way she corrects my feelings like spelling mistakes. I didn't come here to play triangles, didn't come here to relive childhood with better furniture. I came here because I didn't trust my own mind. And now I'm sat in a room where even the empathy feels rehearsed. She says, we may need to explore your past. I say, maybe you should explore yours first. Silence. Not dramatic, just the kind that gets written down in clinical notes. Session ends, she smiles, professional, polished, practiced. And I wonder if somewhere in her supervision notes there's a sentence that says, client displays resistance, therapist displays sighing, possible parallel process.